Oh, hey, that's the great thing about online classes. You could take them anywhere. You can take them at the beach, you can take them if you're traveling for work, at home in your jammies, or even outside barbecuing. But, let's get someplace cool and go through the syllabus and see what we're in for. So let's go through the syllabus and see what we've got ahead of us. My name's Dennis Adams, and this is MIS6341. It's the online version of this class. MIS6341 is about the organizational uses of information systems. We talk about how to use systems to make money, to save money, to make organizations more efficient. But we don't stop there. We look at the personal aspects of information systems, those things that are affecting us in our daily lives. So let's go through this. First and foremost, how do you contact me? Here we are. I'm on video in my backyard. How do you do that? The best way to get in touch with me is using email. I get your emails immediately on my phone. I'll respond to you as quickly as possible. You can leave a voicemail at school, but quite honestly, I don't check that nearly as often as I'm going to check my email. So just send me a note, will you? So the class is totally online, which means we'll never see one another. If you see somebody in the hallway, a Hawaiian shirt, looks like me, say, "Hey, I'm one of the faceless folks that's in your class, and I'd like to say hi to you." The class is divided up into learning modules, and a learning module is a topic and a set of cases that we use to explore particular issues in information systems. So we'll have a topic on re-engineering, a topic on the use of IT for competitive advantage. The cases are from Harvard or Harvard authors, and we're just going to use those to guide ourselves through the topics. We're going to use a variety of technologies to help us do what we need to do. Some of those technologies are going to be embedded in Blackboard, while others are going to be external to Blackboard. Google Sites, Google Documents. We're going to use what I think is kind of a cool technology called Screen Toaster. You'll get kind of exposed to that. There's segments about plagiarism and students with disabilities and academic honesty and late assignments. All of that's in the syllabus. I'll let you read that. Syllabus also talks about the various required readings that we have. You can kind of go through the Harvard list and see what's in that. Here's how the topics work. We're going to have a learning module that's associated with some case studies. You're going to be divided up into teams, and one of your teams is going to be tasked with presenting the case. And presenting the case means telling us what it's about, uncovering some of the issues that are key to the case, the reason the case was written to begin with, and provide some answers, hopefully some good answers, for what the case is all about. This is all done using a voice discussion tool within Blackboard as part of the case discussion. You're going to write up the case. One team will write up the case. So we'll have the case studies kind of written up. There'll be a PowerPoint presentation that you'll make with audio annotation using Screen Toaster. We've mentioned some audio stuff a couple times before. You're going to have a computer with pretty decent internet speeds at home or work, and you're going to have the ability to use your voice with your computer. In other words, you're going to make recordings. So your computer needs to have all of those sorts of things. The case write-ups themselves, they're a bit different than the case write-ups you may have done for other MBA classes. We're going to have a whole separate video on how to write up a case. There's a template, and all of the things you'll need to know are going to be in that video. There's two assignments for this class. There's the first assignment, which you're going to start working on very soon, is the assignment to create a web page to tell us in the class what about yourself. Who are you? What do you like to do? We're going to put your picture on there so that we can get an idea of kind of who you are, what you like. This will be useful for your team members. It'll be useful for me. I may see you in the hall and say, "Hey, I know you." Anyway, put your picture on there, and that'll help. There's instructions on Blackboard about how to do that. The second assignment is one that I enjoy grading, quite honestly, and I think some of our past students have enjoyed doing. And this is where you're going to go in and interview an IT person in your organization and ask them to talk about their goof. Now, a goof is some project that didn't go well, a project failure associated with IT, and you're going to write up a mini case study. Now, for those of you that are unemployed or work at companies so small you have no IT staff, then you need to work with other people in your team and find somebody at their organization you can interview. There's more information about this both in the syllabus and on Blackboard to talk more about this assignment. We continue walking our way through the syllabus. We get to the point where it talks about participation. You're going to be graded on your participation in this class, just as I grade in a face-to-face class. Participation has to do with how often and the quality that you contribute to our discussions. You need to have something to contribute to the class. We find with online classes that participation can actually go up for some people who are uncomfortable talking out loud in class. They may talk in their bedroom or in their living room or at work a lot more comfortably. So we'll see how that goes. The syllabus also talks about the way you'll be graded, what it takes to get an A, what it takes to get a B, and so forth. The final section, just before the tentative schedule starts, is a list of what parts of the class go live when. Part of the class is self-paced, so you get to work at your own speed, but the rest, other parts of the class require that we all kind of go in lockstep. So different modules, different learning modules, different parts of the class are going to go live at certain times and kind of walk us through the semester. Now, for many of us associated with this class, this is our first online experience, and that's going to be great. I promise I'll be gentle. It's going to be an experience not only to learn about technology and its uses in organizations, but it's also going to be an experience using the technology to communicate, to develop teams, and to deliver a product. Looking forward to this semester. Again, if you have any questions, I'll set up a discussion board specifically for the syllabus so we can all share our questions and some answers. And I'm looking forward to the semester. But now, it's time for an adult beverage. See you in class.